Hey Math Kids, today we're going to talk about outliers. We're in chapter 12, section G, and we're going to talk about a little section in your book before we do the example. So we have a upper bound. It's going to be equal to the upper quartile plus 1.5 times by the IQR, or the interquartile range. Now the lower bound is similar. So lower bound is lower quartile minus 1.5 times the IQR. Okay, so we're going to use this for this next example. So I'm going to write out the data. So we have 3, 7, 8, 8, 5, 9, 10, 12, 14, 7, 1, 3, 8, 16, 8, 6, 9, 10, 13, and 7. Okay, it says test the following data for outliers, hence construct a box plot for the data. Okay, so I'm going to move this up. Now writing this in order is helpful. So we're going to write 1, 3, 3, 5, 6, 7, 7, 7, 8, 8, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10, 12, 13, 14, 16. All right, we should have 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, we got them all. So we just go through this. This is our min. This is our max. Since we have 20, we're going to count 10 to find the median. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So our median is in between there, which means the median is 8. And then Q1 is going to be in between there. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're in between here. So Q1 is equal to 6.5. And then this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In between there, so Q3 is equal to 10. Okay, so we get that five number description of the data. Now a couple other things we need. We need to know the IQR. So IQR is just Q3 minus Q1. So it's 10 minus 6.5. So it's going to be 3.5. Is the IQR. Okay. Now we're going to test for outliers. So we can go down to there. And remember for the upper, so to see if we have any upper outliers, we're going to take the upper quartile, or Q3. So it's just going to be Q3 plus 1.5 IQR. And so that's going to be 10 plus 1.5 times 3.5. And if we put that into a calculator, we're going to see that our upper bound is 15.25. So since 16 is above this number, 16 is an outlier. Okay. Now we can test the lower bound. So lower is going to be Q1 minus 1.5 times IQR. So Q1, if we look up here, was 6.5. Minus 1.5 times 3.5, which was the IQR. We plug that into a calculator, and and we see that our lower bound is 1.25. So since 1 is below 1.25, 1 is considered an outlier. So 1 is an outlier. So we have 16 that's an outlier and 1 that's an outlier. So what we're going to do is we actually need to modify our max and our min, because we want the max and the min that fit within this number and this number. So in between our upper and lower boundaries. And so now our actual max is this, and our actual min is this. Okay, so when we're drawing our diagram, we're going to go from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I didn't leave nearly enough room for that. So we're going to have to do this. Okay, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Alright, that should be enough. Okay, we can look at our stuff right there. Okay, so our box goes from Q1 to Q3. So Q1 was 6.5. And then it goes to Q3, which is 10. And we mark our median, which was 8. And then we go to our max and our min. So our min now was 3. And then our max was 14. And then we're going to put our outliers on there as well, because they're a part of our data, so they're still important. So we have our 16 and then our 1. And so this would be our new box and whisker plot. Okay? If you have additional questions, please come to Math Lab. Until then, calculator.